number of my colleagues from our offices located down the road at Stevenson's Road. Co-listing agent Rahmat is on my right hand side. He's here to help you with any questions you may have in regards to the contract, the Section 32, or indeed help you with your bidding today as well. I've also got Zachary, Wade and Abby behind me on my left. So if you have any questions, if you'd like some help with your bidding, then raise your hand or indicate to them and they'll come over and give you a hand before we commence. Before we commence, I want to go through the format. The format for today's auction is fairly simple. I'm going to go through the key terms in the contract that I'll need to make mention of. I'll go through the rules for today's auction and then I'll talk a bit about the home and the opportunity here before I open up and call for your competitive bidding. The property is described in the contract as Lot 2 on Planner Subdivision 447-007S and Certificate of Title Volume 10621 Folio 004, or more commonly known to you and I as 228 Russell Crescent in Mount Waverley. Today's sale does include all the fixtures and fittings, so everything basically that is stuck is staying with the property here today. That includes the light fixtures, the window furnishings, the floor coverings. They all form part of the contract here today. We are selling via a public auction whereby a 10% deposit is required, but you can pay that in the form of a $20,000 deposit today via bank transfer, and the balance of that 10% can come through on Monday as such by bank transfer or by a bank check if you want to from there. Settlement terms, 45 to 60 days is what we're after, so 45 or 60 days is the settlement terms on offer. If you have any terms, whether it's deposit, whether it's settlement, outside of what I've just said, just raise your hand so that we can have a quick chat to you before we commence and approve for your bidding. Rules for today's auction are fairly simple. They are that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of today's auction. The auction rules period and auctioneer for accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer will indicate bids on request, and the law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders and bidders preventing others from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct. The rules today do permit vendor bids. The words during the auction are used to make a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Pretty straightforward. They're the rules, they're the terms. But before I get much further, I want to talk to you about the home and opportunity that rests behind me here today, ladies and gentlemen. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, single-level living with a double lock-up garage. They don't make single-level homes much anymore around the area, so they are a rare fact, and that's why I think it's a great opportunity for you here today if you're a serious buyer looking to buy and downsize, or perhaps a first or a younger buyer looking for your first home in this area. The area is fantastic. Mount Waverley Secondary College Zone, you've got a pick of primary schools from where we stand, whether it's Essex or Park Lane, Mount Waverley Primary School there as well. So you've got an abundance of primary school options, Mount Waverley secondary options, private school options as well for a young family, Hunting Tower around the corner, Salesian and Avila, all those schools on offer just nearby, within almost walking distance from where we stand. Mount Waverley shops, cafes, restaurants, a short drive from here, a short drive and you're at Chadstone Shopping Centre if you're game enough to spend a lot of time there and a lot of your money. The Glen Shopping Centre as well, not too far from where we are. Monash Freeway gets you in and out of everywhere, and we're right around the corner from that too. So amenities, location, schooling, all there for you. If you're downsizing, as I said, single level living at its best, 3-bed, 2-bath, lock-up garage, all in good condition. Nice lounge, dining area, pretty ample in size in that space as well. The kitchen's been updated with stone bench tops. You've got gas cooktop, dishwasher in there for convenience, and that meals area that runs off there. Plus the little decking out the back, completely paved around as well, around the back. So it's pretty low maintenance as well. So you're not going to have to spend a lot of time looking after gardens. You could probably do some pot plants, a little bit of trimming, and that's all you'll need to do here. So you've got the location, you've got a fantastic home and opportunity. It's up to you buyers about who takes that opportunity today, who puts forward their bid and their strongest bid and takes the property before I knock it down. How I sell today, I call it 3 times. First call, second call, third and final call, and when the hammer hits the contract like so, the property is sold. I cannot take a bid or offer after that takes place, so you need to make sure if you've come to buy that you've raised your hand and called out your bid nice and loud before I knock it down. It's enough from me. I'm going to throw it over to you, bidders and buyers. I'm going to be in your hands now. A fair and reasonable start is what I look for. I'll leave it in your court. I'll place all your bids and offers to the owner. In your hands, a fair, reasonable start. 228 Russell Crescent, Mount Waverley. Over to you, bidders and buyers. You make a start where you like. This is what you're going to get used to. Some bird sounds, lots of trees and nature around you. You make a start where you like. I'll be guided by you. You got a bid to buy, that's the key today.
980,000.
980 is a good strong start and a good bid, sir, at 980,000. That's the way to buy real estate at 980,000. Gentlemen's in front now with the family on my right-hand side. Come here to buy, they have, and they're in the best chance to buy now. At 980,000 now, take me up to $1 million if you like on a $20,000 rise to make it nice and easy. At 980,000 in front here. At 980,000 now, 1 million in the rise if you like to put yourself in front. Otherwise, I work with the family here. We look to sell straight after auction if I have to. But at 980 is the bid. Watch the car. At 980,000 is the bid now. 1 million next, calling it 3 times. Otherwise, we work with you. First time of the call now at 980,000. Second call at 980,000. Third and final call.
1 million.
$1 million on my left behind me here now in the running. Good luck with your bid as well with $1 million. $1 million the bid on my left-hand side now at $1 million against your bid here now. 20,000s are probably a good bid from here. Call it $1,020,000 if you like. At $1 million now. At $1 million, call it $1,020,000 from here if you like. Rahmat, instructions from you there. At $1,020,000, where do we go from here? $1 million is the bid. At $1 million now, anyone else can jump in, otherwise it's a 2-horse race at the moment. $1 million the bid, I call 3 times. First time of the call now. At $1 million. Second call.
$1,020,000.
$1,020,000, good bid. We are on the market and selling, so make that crystal clear. On the market, selling, playing for keeps. You're buying the property if there's no further bid, but it is against you still. $1,020,000 is their bid. We're on the market, we're selling, playing for keeps now. $1,020,000, where do we go? For now, be warned, I knock it down and sold. No instructions, I don't need to go inside, it's completely on the market, I'm selling it there. Just in case, $1,020,000, take your time, but not too long, because when it goes down, it sells. At $1,020,000 now, final opportunity for any and all buyers, otherwise they're moving in. First time of the call now, we sell. At $1,020,000. Second call and selling. At $1,020,000. Third. Final call.
$1,030,000.
$1,030,000, new bidder, welcome along at $1,030,000. Another one in the race there now. You've got to beat them off. $1,030,000 is the bid. At $1,030,000 is the bid. Rahmat, where do we go from here or here? Need to know now at $1,030,000, otherwise they've stolen it at the end. At $1,030,000 now, still open to any and all to place your bid or offer. At $1,030,000, I call 3 times and I sell it here. First time to call at $1,030,000, we sell. Second call.
$1,040,000.
$1,040,000 back at you now. 50 do we go? $1,040,000 is there straight away back at them. It's probably the way to go. $1,040,000 is the bid. Do we go to 50? 50, they say yes at 50. They know the value of real estate in the area. At $1,050,000 now is the bid against you. If you had 60, if you will. $1,050,000 is the bid. At $1,050,000, need to go fast and hard. Let them know you've come to buy it.
$1,060,000.
$1,060,000. Same applies. $1,070,000, do we go straight back? At $1,060,000 now.
70.
$1,070,000, he says yes. At $1,070,000 is the bid. At $1,070,000 now, we sell across the road if there's no better bid. At $1,070,000, we're selling. $1,080,000. 80 now here. At $1,080,000 now, against both parties. At $1,080,000 is the bid.
$1,090,000.
$1,090,000. Do we go straight to 1-1?
1.1.
1.1's there now. At $1,100,000, the 3 in it now. 1.1's the bid. You're in front. Don't be scared by those round numbers. 1.1's the bid. Do we go 10 straight on top, here or there? At 1.1's the bid.
1.11.
1,110,000. At 1,110,000. 1,120,000.
30.
1,130,000. At 1,130,000. 130.
40.
140. At 1,140,000.
50.
150. At 1,150,000 now. First call. At 1,150,000. Second call. At 1,150,000. Third.
60.
60 just coming in at the end there. 160. At 1,160 is the bid.
$1,070,000.
1,170,000, I got ya. At 1,170,000 the bid. 170 to make it easy. Do we go straight to 180? 170 is the bid, otherwise they're buying today. At 1,170,000 the bid now. We call 3 times and sell in front.
80.
1,180,000. Still with us. 1,180,000. At 1,180,000 the bid. Could just be the two of you in it at the moment.
Take 5,000.
Yep, 185. 185. 185 is the bid. At 1,185,000 in front still. At 1,185,000 on my right, I sell. Decisions 1,185,000. I need to know both parties, are we in or out and done before we knock it down. At 1,185,000 for the first call, we sell. Second, third, final call, and done. Are we finished here? I need to know, ma'am, are we in or out? Finished, she says we're out there. 185's the bid here. Are we done here? Need to know. Could be just the two of you left in it. 1,185,000. I need to know, are we in or out before I knock it down. 190. I sense it's close. Maybe that 1.2 bid's the key. I'm not sure. I guess 1,190,000. 1.2 is my suggestion. At 1,190,000. At 1,190,000. First call. Second. Third. Final call.
5,000.
1,195,000. Yep. 195. We go straight to 1.2 now. At 1,195,000. Probably that round number, that knockout bid I suggest. At 1,195,000. Again, I give fair warning and call 3 times to sell. If I hear nothing, I knock it down. At 1,195,000. First call. Second call. Third, final call. Are we done? I just need to know. I'm about to knock it down over there. 100% need to know we finished.
1.2.
1.2. Still in it now. They took that position I told you to take it. 1.2. 205. What do we say? 2's the bid. 1.2. Are we done? Finished? Is that it? 100% sure. I'm going to call 3 times. You've got a few moments to stop me. Have that last chat. I don't want you fighting on the way home. At 1,200,000. I'm going to sell it here if there's no further bid though. First call. Second call. Third. Final call.
1,000.
201. 1,201,000. At 1,201,000. Zach, where do we go?
1.205.
205. 205. 1,205,000 the bid. At 1,205,000. Are we done this time? You sure? You came back last time. At 1,205,000. I sell here if there's no better bidder. You've got another chance before I knock it down. First call. Second. Third and final call. 1,205,000. We are selling. Selling. Last chance. Done. Finished. I do thank you for your bidding. Congratulations. We are sold. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for attending another Ray White auction. Have a fantastic weekend.